love of the bankroll. Keep it busy. Don't nobody care about it. Don't nobody wanna hear about it. You got a problem, huh? Well, it's the same thing for everybody. I ain't gon' lie. I promise that a day go by. I ain't on the ground if I ain't on fire. If it one thing I want, then it can't go by. Tryna put 6 wheels on the railroad. I ain't finna play no game, that what you know. So if you think it's the top till I move over. Modern day Tupac in a new Hova. Know that now come with us and down. We dodge a steady deck and clown. We chasing meals so we can put it.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. They run with Thomas, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And a hit yard at it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Get your ass up, man.
Foster picks it.
Hate this shit.
Possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Yo, whole ass nigga, man. D. Frank, what up, man?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Taylor.
Man, go get it.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he dropped it in the end zone.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Taylor. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's all. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Third and 2, now Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Kamale Correa.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is
oh shit.
In for the score. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
Good ass catch.
Talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Spins by. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. First down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down to score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Taylor. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. They'll run for it with Hyde. And just a
touchdown
that time as they're able to get him down. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll sneak it with Taylor. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tyrod Taylor with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons will extend their lead. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
How they gonna have the same fucking injury?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
It's over for you, sucker.
Buchanan in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Taylor on 1st down. Uncorks one for Davis. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Second and 10 now, it's Taylor. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's going to go up top.
Damn.
And
Throw
they
it.
for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Going for it all. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 33. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now Thomas. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
The weak-ass nigga.
Fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not only going to tip it, I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Now it's Taylor. It's caught. Lockett. Fighting his way through contact. His first catch. Good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll try to sneak with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first two plays. Now third and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good
Stick a fork in this guy. He's done.
If your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Taylor.
Stick a fork in this guy. He's done.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Stick a fork in this guy. He's done.
Accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Stick a fork in this guy. He's done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Taylor to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. Uncorks one for Davis. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. Now back to throw.
They try to...
And my goodness, another interception.
I got skill like that. And we got it like that.
The football at the 12-yard line.
All right. Stick a fork in this guy. He's done. Like the look from the 80. Hey.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Damn, that was a bad idea.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Not something you want to see in week 16.
That's all right, big dog.
Really. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Man, that one pass, bro, when he caught on his back, that shit was crazy.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
You got
and running room hard to
Corey
come
Davis
by
hurt.
Gets it down to the 8.
I need him back.
The carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let
Man,
a guy get
Falcons about 30.
He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the
Corey Davis gone. Don't like that.
Great angle right there. Here's Taylor, flush to his right, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Hey, nah, you can relax, big dog.
Taylor
You ain't got to come back. Chill out.
3 first-half touchdowns, and the Falcons continue to pour it on. Extra
I'm really
right
disappointed.
down the middle, and the route is on here in this first half.
Boy. Why you throwing them interceptions like that, bro, to Kevin King?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I think it's one-on-one. Cover twos.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Man.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this pass.
Lean on me.
Get us back on track and get us going.
When you're not strong.
So plays geared to them. Not necessarily plays, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of
I've been on the mic. I just if you come to game chat.
Go to the playmakers. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. There's another first.
Everyone's talking about another game. Goodness gracious.
On the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them
I ain't like my
back with a loss
performance,
of 3
man.
on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Man, big dog, I expect a little bit more fight out of you, big dog.
Here in the first half.
When I bite, I thought you gonna bite back. Oh my God.
Let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons.
That was about to be an interception throwing it to that dude.
Kerrigan in there to drop
that corner out to the right.
Great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another.
Man, kick the ball in bounds.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. On first down, it's Taylor. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Damn.
For Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they will set up shop.
I ain't really want to throw that anyway.
What a season he continues to have defensively. Now a dozen interceptions this year, Charles.
And let's face it, we've watched a lot of ball. But when you get 12 in 1 year, that's better than most careers, isn't it?
Absolutely, and you might be asking for a bump in pay, too.
No doubt about it.
Now he'll be hit from behind, and he is landed on hard.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On play action, they'll throw.
Man.
They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Bullshit.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, it's Thomas. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run it now. Spinning away. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on first down. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there of 22. This quarterback now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Damn.
Time to his left.
Boy, you had a nigga wide. I just knew you about to throw it to him.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And
damn, I'm like, touchdown.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half,
getting on the board,
field goal unit onto the field. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Stick a fork in this guy. He's done.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
You want to bring one back, Ty?
That's fielded in the end zone.
You look like you want to bring one back. Oh, no, he's too fast.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some changes.
Oh,
well, when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Stick a fork in this guy.
It moves the offense backwards.
He's done.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Man.
And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production.
Why is this nigga still in the game, bro?
Open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's
we don't need you this game.
Down. Taylor now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Oh, fighting off the defender. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, Taylor.
Look at that. They let you catch up. Man, but they let you catch up like.
The good news for the defense now.
That's that shit that I don't like, though. When you.
No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Taylor. He'll buy some time right. He's got Lockett. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
2-stepped him. Oh, skate. Oh!
23 yards on the play. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of
my gosh.
Really
and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Blue line it.
Back to throw here.
Oh! Man. Okay. No, bro.
Keeps the drive moving.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And now a throw on 1st down there.
That's a pick, bro.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Damn, I messed
Back
up.
to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Ooh.
Caught here by Conley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Detroit!
Oh, I messed up. Touchdown. Oh, I didn't.
And now here's another interception. Carlton Davis picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
I messed up. You caught me clicking off my dude, bro.
Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game.
Oh, I had him. I just didn't go straight.
Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. This time Taylor will throw.
Oh, I had him.
He's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
No, I had my running back.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here.
Yes, I did. That slow-ass linebacker.
Moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor.
That's pass interference, bro. He pushed that man.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to
I can't. He literally pushed my guy.
Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you...
King, what are you doing?
Touchdown.
See, that's that Madden shit that don't be recognizing, bro.
2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, the defense did their job, and then boom, a one-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right
Way to get you a touchdown, big dog.
Thank you so much for getting us the football.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
Shit, it'll be over.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Run some of this clock,
last
man.
time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
3rd quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From midfield now, here's Taylor.
That's so slow, bro.
A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to
That
get
nigga always
to
dropping
him,
passes,
unable
bro.
to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Taylor will throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On second down, Taylor's throw incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football.
And this is caught inside the 5.
He injured.
He's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Damn, he don't supposed to be in the game, bruh. I done lost him. Man, come on. Damn. He don't supposed to be in the game. I done subbed him out because he got hurt. Oh, man, shut up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Come on, Cord. Dislocated. Okay. I take
They'll
that.
say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's going to go deep for Conley.
Look at that.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, no, I'm breaking on that, Madden. I'm breaking on that, Madden.
Continue here. Another wayward pass. Things started out.
Don't put me in the animation. I'm breaking down. I'm holding down. I'm not doing that shit.
Is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Bucs on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Steps away, and he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him.
Man, we coming for this shit.
15 for him on the year.
We coming for this shit.
Now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Now it's Lockett.
Hey, what? Good tap.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here now come the Falcons. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remote's clicking off right now. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards.
Hey, I know when that hotline blink. Hey, that can only mean one thing.
From the gun, it's Taylor. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Taylor, that's complete, right around the 8. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Taylor. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Demetrius Harris.
You get some. You get some. Hey, everybody eats beef.
Add-on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will
boy, 50-piece McNugget looking good right now.
The ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets across the 30 to the 33.
Man, bro, I was talking shit before the game. I am.
On the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives.
Why are we talking about that, bro?
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist.
I was on him.
He doesn't even exist. He's not a teammate.
I was on the mic.
So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that go.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Man, you living in the past, big dog.
Coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Man,
One thing
you
I
in
think
that
that's
kitchen,
safe to
nigga.
say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move.
Oh, damn. Tried to bait that shit.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Looking to throw.
Get you. What? Matt's so corny for shit, bro. But it should have been picked still, though. It should have been picked.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports.
No, dude, 6'3", bro. He should have jumped and caught that. Really, D. Frank. Oh, my nigga.
They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right.
Boom,
He
bitch.
couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops
Clowney,
out,
what you doing in
incomplete.
coverage?
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Gun!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him.
Where to
on the
get you
year.
one, Donald? That boy so slow, bro.
The Bucks on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now back to throw. It's
Give me
to
that.
the right side by Robinson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
Damn.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to let it fly. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Oh, he faded you.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Taylor. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw is Taylor. To throw on 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh.
Right. Oh, he almost intercepted it.
Taylor.
Forcing it into too many tough spots.
What are you doing?
Almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh!
And this is going to be incomplete.
Lockett.
The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with
Lockett could have got that shit.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he comes back with one complete. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. As he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Oh.
Able to find Conley. And the clock will now stop
as
a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
Right, he knew that was going to happen. In other words, he'll have to absorb that hit. How about him securing the football, churning the legs a little bit, and getting what he needed for a 1st down?
Well, that's the deal. Now these guys, they know where the sticks are. He obviously knew right there.
And if you want to be a dependable 3rd down receiver, you've got to be willing to absorb those types of hits and make those sort of plays.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Statman, yeah, that's me.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
Money back. Money back. Money back. Money back. God, I do the Maybach on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what plastic. I said, babe, he said it's them pretty. You look like Beyonce, looking like Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. He said you look like this. He makes sure he put Cardi down on his list. Now why this? When I look at my snap, I take a man and I won't give him back. I just walk into the booth and attack. I hit this guy in the roof will collapse. I've been broke my whole life. I have no clue what to do with these racks. Baby lay, waist snatch, that straight back. Got lips like Angelina, belly truck tangerine, jumping on my. That's why they call it trampoline. Back on Monday, throw rock Friday. This is sweet Saturday. That's just what I say. Baby, he said it's them pretty. You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum, always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up, I see you like the again. While you was sleeping on me, I make 40 bands by 4 p.m. They be taking everything you want. I'm like a walking. I don't understand what this hate is about. How you gon' your man with my name in your mouth? I do the Maybach on Monday, throw rock Friday. This is sweet Saturday. That's just what I say. I say, babe, it's a. He said it's a. Them pretty. You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanna me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen, now it's by the stove. Big inside this cases once. Do me dirty, I'ma find you, lay your out on the floor. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone, I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone, he said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down, soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be knowing what my name is. All these rappers just want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now these wanna date us. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
No introduction really necessary. Get the message like a secretary. Boy, I'm legendary. When I'm dead and buried, still be kicking flavor in the cemetery. Trap music originator. Fresh off of my hiatus. Yelling you to all my haters. They skywalk, I'm Darth Vader. Promise I don't give a about them. Let them out 20 red till them don't need nothing. Yep, like in the Kango Ella. New Cadillac with an all-go hammer. Long as I remember out of Atlanta. I can give a about a dog. Used to getting things from a text. Hard counter setting numbers in the hood. Do what I say do. Tell break bread, a fake dead, a bit to hate that. 50 million, you die to make that middle. You vote for Trump, you see me outside when you know what's up. I ain't hearing no peace talk, ain't funny, no hee-haw. Like the Black Panther week to the teeth, try me weak. Swear to God, I could have been Freddie Gray. Or Mike Brown getting down with a on me and a half a let me buy Sandra Bland. Listen, boy, you're challenging with the running man. I was challenging with a hand. What you see before you, what they told you from nothing, man. Grand hustle over everything. And hit the king like an 18-wheeler in and out of air lane. Never been a part of the in crowd. Got a problem with me, I said, y'all got the same friend that I came in with, ducking all that lane. Hey, everyone knows on go. I rolled in the 4x4. Believe if I kept gon' go see me with ain't gon' see them no more. They love when I talk, they roll by the car lot when bought it. Caught case if the case and a phone. They will watch you give a I live today rapping back, caring them back what they capping back. Ain't roll mom, but we know it did. We cashing out, we bagging that. Stacking up, there's zero. Certified neighborhood hero. You can try one of those. Better not try with me though. Hey.
Bring it in. Roll it down by 2. We're gonna go out here, run this play for the win. Let's go get it. I formation, 28 sweeps, blue 14. Watch left. Hut.
We to the man, Atlanta hat cop to the left, turn to the back. Try to see we weren't having that. Send with your ad, drop it out with Alabama ad. That would get for trying to battle rap. Head, be one and done. No drive, but we running. Walk up to you while you showing us stunts. Till you up that jewelry and money. Playing game, thinking showing up funny. Till my young win for me. Yeah. For the love of the bankroll. Keep it busy. Don't nobody care about it. Don't nobody wanna hear about it. You got problem, huh? Well, it's the same thing for everybody. I ain't gon' lie. I promise that a day go by. I ain't on the grind if I ain't on fire. If it one thing I want, then it can't go by. Tryna put 6 wheels on the Range Rover. I ain't finna play no game, that what you know. So if you think at the top till I move over. Modern day Tupac in a new hover. Know that now come with us and down. We dodge it, steady ducking clown. We chasing meals so we can put that down. Top but we run the town. But with millions in with no cap and gown. We're all of what happened now. Metal throne, concrete crown. Call that line, you getting beat. Real boy veteran. Boy academy. He still remember me when they were sick and needed their medicine. Better watch it, partner, you ain't from around here. Thinking sweet, you got the wrong idea. Get left out there. Tell them so what? I kept trap music all black. Still, I'm that stupid. Still down to do it if you act stupid. Get locked up and get back to it, yeah. Trap music all black. Get locked up and get back to it, yeah.
I let my birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LED logo the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I I go to bed on bed. I got the beam in the flex. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, don't man. I'm a K-back, 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they scamming, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the that live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the Jordan, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a, yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman, I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happens when you give it a taste life and you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life and then the ape in. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battleship. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battleship.